Study, train, be silent. That is your code of conduct for this year. It's not just a motto, it's a way of life. Studying nourishes the mind. Training strengthens the body and discipline. Being silent protects your energy and your plans. These three attitudes, when united, form someone dangerous. Someone who doesn't need to prove anything, because they are too busy evolving. Today you will learn, in practice, how to become unrecognizable. In this video, I will present you with 6 Stoic methods. They are paths to transform your mindset, your posture, and your behavior. Because studying without applying is just distraction. Training without consistency is just temporary excitement. And talking without acting is pure vanity. Here you will learn to study like a Stoic, with silence, discipline, and purpose. You will organize your mind, strengthen your identity, and create a version of yourself that no one can explain. After this, you will not be the same. So remember this: study to see what others ignore. Train to endure what others avoid. Be silent so you don't waste your strength. Let's begin. First method: study to become intelligent. Have you ever felt that you could be much more intelligent than you are today? But it seems like something always pulls you back? As if inside your own head there is a more lucid, calmer, more confident version of you, but locked away? The truth may be hard, but it needs to be said carefully. No one will feel sorry for you because you don't know. The world does not slow down because you haven't yet understood how things work. Bills arrive, decisions appear, opportunities pass, people talk, and if you're not prepared, you will only react and lose yourself. Living like that is exhausting. When I say study to become intelligent, I'm not talking about becoming a genius or collecting diplomas. It's about understanding life enough not to be deceived, manipulated, or dominated by your own emotions. Seneca said, "The mind that is not nourished becomes ill." Many people are not sad because life is impossible. They are sad because they live without depth, without understanding the why behind things. Think of simple situations. You sign something without reading and end up harmed. You fall into debt because you understand nothing about finances. You remain in a bad relationship because you don't understand boundaries, self-esteem, and trauma. You argue about society and the future without ever having studied these topics. And then you ask, why does everything go wrong for me? Without study, you walk in the dark. Anyone can lead you wherever they want. A dishonest salesperson, a fake internet guru, a toxic friend, a manipulative boss. And sometimes, the one who deceives you most is yourself. When you believe everything you feel, but don't understand what you think. Epictetus stated, "Only the educated are free." Free from what? From falling into the same traps, from repeating the same mistakes, from living on autopilot. Studying is taking back control of your own life. I'm not talking about empty academicism, difficult words, or quotes to impress. That is often vanity. Stoic study is simple. Learn in order to live better. If you have money problems, study the basics of personal finance. If you suffer from anxiety, learn about emotions, psychology, and philosophy. If you feel people walk over you, study communication and assertiveness. See, studying is not escaping life. It is preparing for it. Start small. 10 pages a day. Just 10. On the bus, on the subway, before bed. While many spend hours scrolling on their phones, you build something inside your own mind. In 1 month, that's about 300 pages. In a year, more than 3,600. You might think, I don't have a reading habit. That's fine. Discipline is built. You don't need motivation every day. You need honesty with yourself. When your mind says, I'll read later, respond, 5 pages now. That's how a Stoic speaks to impulses. Calmly, but firmly. Imagine two people facing the same difficulty. Both suffer, but one understands what is happening. They have references, concepts, clarity. They think, "This hurts, but it's part of life. I know what to do." The other simply drowns in pain. Which one do you want to be? Studying is giving a name to what you feel. It is having mental tools. No one builds a house with a plastic spoon, yet that's how many try to lead their lives, with an unprepared mind. You are not incapable. Maybe you are just rusty, and rust comes off with use, not excuses. Choose one area of your life that hurts the most right now. Money, mind, purpose, relationships. Commit to studying it for 30 days. Read, take notes, reflect. 1 month of real focus can change a lot. Stoicism does not demand perfection. It demands sincerity and consistency. If this touched you, write in the comments as a personal commitment. I will feed my mind every day. Don't write it for me. Write it for yourself. This is the first step to becoming unrecognizable. Second method, train for your health and discipline. Now, I want to talk about your body. Not to judge, but to remind you that you do not deserve to live tired, broken, full of avoidable pain. When we abandon the body, life becomes heavier than it needs to be. The Stoics did not train for aesthetics. They trained because they knew, without a minimally strong body, the mind becomes limited. Musonius Rufus taught that the body must be prepared to endure the demands of life. Training is not punishment, it is respect. You don't need an expensive gym. You need a decision. Walking 20 minutes is training. Climbing stairs is training. Stretching when you wake up is training. The important thing is not to impress. It is to be consistent. Training also teaches the mind something powerful. What rules here is not my mood, but my decision. That is deeply Stoic. When you fulfill what you promised yourself, you strengthen your spirit. Don't wait for motivation. Start small and increase gradually. Train like someone who respects themselves. Third method, be silent to protect yourself. The more you speak, the more vulnerable you may become. Not everyone deserves access to your thoughts and plans. Epictetus warned, once spoken, a word does not return. Silence allows you to review, mature, adjust. Being silent is not weakness. It is selection. It is choosing the right moment, the right person, and the right word. Often, speaking too much drains your energy and distances you from yourself. Marcus Aurelius wrote to himself not for applause. He lived in silence. His work echoed for centuries. Silence can be a shield, not to hide from the world, but to protect what is still under construction. Fourth method, become unrecognizable. Becoming unrecognizable is not changing to impress others. It is changing to the point where you look back and say, I am no longer that person. Small, invisible decisions create great transformations. Waking up earlier, speaking less, choosing your company more carefully, taking responsibility. Those who improve often disturb those who prefer to remain stagnant. But becoming unrecognizable is accepting that discomfort. It is not creating a new character. It is removing layers that were never your essence. Insecurity, excessive need for approval, impulsiveness. When you change the way you react, you change the direction of your life. Fifth method, silence the impulse to respond. Most conflicts are born from immediate reaction. Between stimulus and response, there is a space, and in that space lies your power. Before responding, wait. Ask yourself, does this improve anything, or does it just feed my ego? Many words spoken in the heat of the moment only relieve an internal discomfort. Silencing the impulse is maturity. It is strength. It is self-control. Sixth method, maintain a firm posture. Before anyone hears your voice, they already perceive your presence. Your posture communicates belief or insecurity. Do not shrink before life. Lift your chin. Open your chest. Walk calmly. Aligned body, aligned mind. When your external posture matches your internal decision to respect yourself, something changes. You transmit dignity. If this video spoke to you, do not ignore it. Maybe life is calling you to a stronger, calmer, more conscious version of yourself. Write in the comments, "I choose to become unrecognizable." And remember, study, train, be silent. The rest will come as a consequence. If this message resonated with you and you wish to continue exploring the depth of Stoic wisdom with us, subscribe to the channel and stay on this journey of reflection and transformation. Together, we are not just studying philosophy, we are living it.